that in addition to your family, we had a baby dedication for little Hope. She's down here in the front row with her father. And why don't you tell us a little bit about how God blessed you with Hope in your home?
Everybody by now has opened your gifts, and you've received gifts that you wanted and gifts maybe that you didn't want. Well, my gifts started last November when a young lady in our family said, I can't raise her. I have no hope. We started an adoption process, and let me tell you, I really understand when God says we are adopted, what that means now. There's pain, and there's sorrow, and there's joy, and there's gladness, but there's sacrifice, and there's hope. And hence my daughter's name, Hope. But this journey with adoption led to a little girl coming to my home that I prayed, and for months, Lord, take her from me and give her to someone else. I don't deserve her. And the Lord didn't. He changed my prayer from take her to Lord, don't give her to anyone else. I couldn't handle that. And he was so gracious. But this little girl not only brought new life to me, I learned, was given a second chance at motherhood again to a daughter. But she restored my daughter's relationship with myself. And she taught Heather once again, it's okay to love. And it's okay to get hurt if you love. Because you know what? The Lord hurt on the cross, and he loved us so much. But this all was just this joyous mountain. And every mountain has a valley. And unfortunately, mine was soon to come.
Yeah, that's what I want us to talk about next, is because I remember those shifts in emotions with you and Tony from, Lord, use us for such a time as this, and then place her elsewhere, to then having such a love for her that it became more and more obvious that this is what God is saying to you, that this is the door of opportunity he has set before you to make an impact on her soul, not just to raise her and to feed her and to watch her graduate and to have an eternal impact on her life. Talk to us a little bit about that part of your heart for her eternally.
Every child that you are given, whether you're a grandparent and now it's a grandchild, or you're a mother again with a baby, there's a battle for your child's soul. And my battle isn't over with her. We still have a final adoption. And by the grace of God, on February 10th, we'll stand before a judge, and he'll say, Hope Stewart, here's your mom and dad. And it will be final. But that battle, I feel, isn't over. There's still a battle for her soul waging right now. And as we had, her mother missed an appointment. And it was devastating. And I said, Lord, are you going to take her away from me? Did you bring her this far only to remove her? I don't think he has. But if he has, blessed be the name. Because with our Lord, there's hope. There's resurrection. We can all have a Genesis moment of new beginnings like my daughter has brought to my life. And so he will do the same with her, whether it is for me to raise her until I'm too old to raise her anymore, or if it is to remove her. But I believe he will leave her.
Or that the Lord would have you to do it again. No, I'm just kidding. But let's talk about that for a minute, because you were at a stage in your life where you weren't buying diapers anymore and little wet wipes, and your high chair was long put away, if you even still had it. And now all of this is your kids were teenagers. Talk to me a little bit, share with us a little bit about what that felt like to go all the way back to the crib.
It was an old shoe. It was comfortable. It fit. And the other thing was, it gave my church family the opportunity, and my family, to love on a little girl, to be his hands and his feet and his love, and to show their faithfulness to him every week as the nursery workers sit in the back and they love on her and they care for her and they treat her as if she's their own. Her family may be disjointed, and it may be a blended family, but her church family is very blended. We don't look the same. We don't act the same, and God hasn't given us the same gifts, but he's given us all love. And, I listen to preachers talk about love. You know what? Until you look in the face of a child and the mother says, I can offer them no hope, you really don't know what that love is until you say, I will take the risk. I'm going to love this child, that she may be taken away from me. And you choose, you know what? I choose to love.